Sorry, about the Flotex plan. I'm Barry Dauber, I'm a tech services guy, and I specialise in Flotex for my sins. If I speak too quickly,
yes, you speak.
just tell me to slow down. Okay.
Thank you.
I only speak English and not very well, so I have the white gloves. We can do the mime.
Yeah.
So okay. Right. Everybody who comes here gets a cleaning demonstration. Flotex is different to a traditional carpet. You've seen the plant. These made completely differently. What we're talking about are monofilament nylon fibres inserted into a PVC adhesive. That makes it completely different to something like some of our other products, which would be Tessera, the loop pile, and then this West Bond, which is a fusion bonded tie. So they're made differently. They're made from yarns. We make ours from monofilament. So there's a subtle difference in the way that we can treat the floor covering. We can be aggressive. You'll see that we don't hold back. We use scrubbing brushes. We use metal scrapers. We use rotary scrubbers. You know, not things that I would be recommending on such things as this. Okay? But if you want me to talk about cleaning of that, I can talk about that as well. But we're here to do Flotex. Right. So first things first. Flotex is a good floor covering, but it still needs looking after. It's not bulletproof. It does get dirty, and that's what we're here to learn about. Prevention is better than cure. So always think about a doormat, an entrance zone, entrance system. Forbo now is quite fortunate that they've inherited a large portfolio of entrance systems, ranging from New Way, we've got 1 million people a day, New Way is the thing, straight through to Coral Classic and Coral Brush, which are great, you know, systems to put inside of them. So we've got a range of probably 17 or 18 different entrance fabrics to choose from. So always think about that. Whatever we can stop at the door means that your decorative floor covering, so whether we're talking linoleum, vinyl or Flotex, whatever we can stop at the door will make it easier to maintain your decorative floor covering. So think about your entrance system. And when we talk about entrance systems, always think about maintenance of those as well. People, great, put the system in, then they never clean it. Of course it fills up and then you just move everything inside. So you have to maintain that as well. So that's a passive system, that's there. Look after that. But in terms of Flotex, active cleaning, the first thing we talk about is the vacuum cleaner. We only recommend upright vacuum cleaners with a rotating brush. We don't recommend cylinders, we don't recommend tubs with just a suction head, you know, a vinyl head, just suction only. Always have the brush. There's the rotator. I'm not going to plug it in, it's very noisy. It's also very old. This is 35 years old, this machine, and it's been with me a long time. Rotating brush, we've been making a video today, so there's a bit of dry powder from one of the cleaning systems that we talk about later. Always use that. Make sure the brushes do go round, and what we're trying to do with the brush is we have, that's the structure, we're going to brush in there and take care of the dirt which is up there. Flick it away. It's very important when you get these that not only do we have the brushing action, because there's a gap underneath, it means we get a lot of air movement, we get a lot of air being sucked through. And that's important to carry that dirt away and the dust away. So your first ally in the battle is this. This is a Seabolt, but all the big boys, Karcher, Nilfisk, those sort of people, all make vacuum cleaners, so of that variety. And incidentally, they're the only vacuum cleaners which we recommend on any of our textile floor coverings. We don't recommend straight through or tubs, cylinders on any of our textile products. So pay the money. They are a bit more expensive, but they do a great job. And they will take care of the dry soil. The majority of soil which comes in a building is dry. That'll take care on your entrance system as well, and also on your textile. However, part of the soil which comes in the building is the sticky stuff which actually causes the material to soil. We're going to take care of that in a big area a bit later, but first we'll talk about the spot cleaning. Most carpets will sort of lose a bit of colour because of the way the soil drops onto it. But what really annoys people more than anything is the spills that we get, the coffee, the Coca-Cola, the beer, the red wine, whatever. So we talk about spot cleaning. And spot cleaning is very important because if we don't treat spot cleaning, it's only going to get worse. And depending on what has been spilt, you can actually create a situation that it becomes irremovable. It becomes a stain. A stain is a spill, which is irremovable. So if you can remove it, it's still a spill. But if you can't, it becomes a stain. So first thing, we talk about 3 types of spillages. Of greasy, water soluble, and then solvent soluble. So I'll just show you the sort of the 3 that we talk about. First one's first, butter. We can use a variety of, if you like, spot cleaners. This is a professional spot cleaner that I'm supposed to use, specifically designed for carpets. So it's, if you like, low foaming, it dries very dry, it doesn't contain any real nasties. However, when you get to my age, and you tend to be forgetful, we use a product called Mr. Muscle, which we can get in any shop. So when you forget it, you just stop at the nearest corner shop and go and buy some. So I use Mr. Muscle, and it's just an alkali-based kitchen cleaner, but it doesn't contain bleach. We shouldn't be using bleach on this product at all. So any cleaner which has bleach, put it in the cupboard. This is Mr. Muscle without the bleach, just a bog standard kitchen cleaner. So, just to make life difficult, push it in, then scrape it out. So, see how much we can get out. You can be quite aggressive, as I explained earlier. I knew I had to forget something. Exit stage left. There we go. Okay. Mr. Muscle. Because it's grease, we're going to have to use a detergent. You can't just use water, obviously, with grease. And a bit of water. Scrubbing brush, I've put everything at the back just to make it more difficult. Scrub. Don't be afraid to be aggressive. Again, that structure is very important, so all we're doing is just pushing it over, scraping the sides. If you were in the laboratory, you'd have seen that one of the tests we called an aerocometer, where we have a screwdriver blade and we go, do this. So this, as long as we use the flat, it's not going to be a problem. It's just going to brush over. But it is a very, very efficient method of cleaning and removing water. So we've used detergent, always rinse it out. The biggest single problem we get when we're cleaning Flotex is detergent. And people leave the detergent in. If they've used the wrong detergent, it dries sticky. Washing up liquid, try this at home. You want to know how it feels? Get your washing up liquid, put it on your hands, do that, and let it dry. And how nasty is that? That's what happens on the carpet. Always rinse it out whenever you can. So this takes care of anything which is greasy. So you put your margin